Today's episode of Ship and Crew is brought to you by Wits End Snacks. It's the best beef jerky, hot sauce, seasonings, and treats around. Christmas is coming up, so make sure you are ordering your jerky or your seasonings. Hot sauces, we only have 2 left, so that's a first come, first serve. We're not making any more before Christmas on that one. But anything else, get it in by December 1st, so that way you can make sure you can have it to your loved ones waiting for them underneath the tree on Christmas Day or Hanukkah, whichever you celebrate. But email us at witsendsnacks@gmail.com. That's WHITSENDSNACKS@gmail.com.
Thank you so much, Sean. I'm going to place my order tonight. Everybody listening, place yours.
Do it.
Anyway, moving right along on today's episode of Ship and Crew, we want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. We're going college heavy this week. We're getting close to bowl season. We'll tell you who we think makes the playoff, who's on the outside looking in. The NFL's making a greedy power play over our Thanksgiving weekend, trying to take over the entire weekend. We won't stand for it. We'll close it out with a snake draft of our favorite Thanksgiving dishes. So many options to choose from. So let's sit down and eat. Food's getting cold. Gobble, gobble, my dudes. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back for episode 12 of Ship and Crew. Coming at you live from Chicago, Illinois, I am George St. John.
And from Tucson, Arizona, it is your boy, Sean Whitley. Georgie, happy early birthday, first off. But also, how are we doing today?
Thank you very much, buddy. Doing all right. I'm the Wednesday before, I'm all in on Thanksgiving prep. And that means preparing my stomach. So I have eaten very little today.
Smart.
Just getting ready. Gonna empty out because I am filling the gut tomorrow. Get in my belly! I tried. That wasn't even close. That wasn't even. Trying to do a Scottish. Get in my belly!
Get in my belly!
Mike Myers is going to sue us for being bad.
Oh, shit.
We do better impressions, we promise. But yeah, I'm just prepping for the greatest meal of the year. How are you doing, Sean?
You know, we're almost done with our move. We got everything moved into the new apartment. So technically the move part we're done with. But to me, you're not officially done with the move until you get Wi-Fi back in your new spot, you know. But we don't get Wi-Fi until, again, your birthday, which is Saturday. Just in time for some great games. Hopefully they get there in the morning, so that way I can watch some great games of college football.
One in particular, we're very excited for. We'll get there in a minute.
We'll get there. The move went well. We're excited for Thanksgiving, a nice little 4-day vacation here. Work is finally going to start calming down a little bit, so that way I can catch a breath, maybe.
No, never catch a breath. Grind never stops.
Facts, straight facts. Yeah, we're excited for Thanksgiving, and with moving to Arizona, guys, start finding my new Thanksgiving traditions. And we're about to get into our Thanksgiving traditions here. I feel like my Thanksgiving traditions here, Georgie, have just been every year it's almost different. So one of my traditions I'd say is there is almost the consistency.
You've been mixing it up a little bit?
I mix it up. You know, like there's really no consistency. Since I've moved away from college, I have only had Thanksgiving back home with my parents twice. So that was
Whoa, really?
in yeah, only been twice, and that's when I was living back home for a year, and then uh 1 year during COVID, I was able to drive back for Thanksgiving. Um, but other than that, it's either I've spent a couple with friends. My family did come out to me 1 year in Nebraska for that, but there's then in college I'd always go out to Illinois to my family, because it was a lot easier, cheaper, more convenient to drive 3 hours to Chicago than try to catch a plane or drive back to Denver. Um, so yeah, you know,
No,
but
that's kind of crazy for me to think about. Like, not trying to rub it in, but living close enough to home, I feel like I always get to go home, visit
yeah,
the family.
and
Um,
I took that burden on. You know, some people would have a big problem with that. To me, it allows me to try to make my own new traditions by myself. Um, so yeah,
I'm I'm not gonna lie, Thanksgiving and Christmas, I would have to do if I lived far away. So I respect that you can handle it
here's
because I
see
would be a baby about it. I
see
would be such a baby.
here's what I say. I know my mom always wants me back for Thanksgiving, but I tell my mom, you definitely get one or the other. So like they have to choose Christmas or Thanksgiving that they for sure get me for, because work permitted, money permitted, I'm not always able to do it. So they have to choose either Christmas or Thanksgiving for sure. If I'm able to make the other one work, which is usually Thanksgiving, then I'll make it work. But not gonna lie, driving 15 hours or even trying to catch a flight with Rogan, it's too much. Too much.
But you do get out for Christmas, right?
Oh, always, always. Christmas is always back home. That they get Christmas. That's what I give them.
Good. Don't blow it. Don't blow it for Christmas. Mama Whitley, I'm looking out for you. Your son's coming home. Or I will kick his ass. I'll grab a flight, make my way out, and teach him a lesson. So don't you worry, your boy's coming home. No, that's so. I imagine you do things a little differently for Thanksgiving then.
Yeah.
Like how do you celebrate the holiday? Mine's pretty traditional. We've
Let's hear
everything that you
yours.
think happens.
Yeah, let's hear your Thanksgiving traditions.
Well, for starters, we're Italian. So from the jump, we're going to break a building code having so
Obviously.
many people in somebody's house. And it's a packed house. So my mom is one of 7 siblings. So somebody's hosting one of the 7 one of the families. But yeah, we all head over to one place. We have a turkey bowl in the morning. I will be playing in the turkey bowl. I have not been preparing as well as I should. I am going to pull something. I'm going to injure myself. I've just accepted it.
Just stretch. Make sure you stretch, Georgie. You gotta stretch.
Oh, I've been doing some stretches, and working out a little bit, but just not as much as I would like to. So it's funny. We have like 2 tiers. We have like the older, out of shape cousins, and then we have like the younger cousins. My cousin Charlie is a junior in high school, plays football, is a linebacker.
Is it a game of touch or is it tackle? I can't remember if you said that. Or is it flag?
Touch. We do touch.
Pussies. Sorry.
We used to have flags, but they were uh oh. It's that dry Arizona air,
Yeah. Pussy.
Gotta get some
damn. Yeah.
You dick. No, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be painful. My body's going to move in ways that it hasn't since last year,
Mhm.
and be really upset with me. Lest we forget what happened when I tried to play basketball a few months ago. So let's see. Could be rough. For those of you who don't follow, I hurt my foot pretty bad. Thought I broke it. Couldn't walk on it for a couple days. Anywho,
Overreaction.
then we meet up,
Overreaction.
traditional Thanksgiving.
Nice.
It felt awful.
All right,
It
let me ask
felt
you this.
awful.
Let me
Probably
ask you
because I'm
this.
fat.
Let me ask you this. Traditional Thanksgiving. Do you part of that? Do you guys do a y'all do a cousins walk?
A cousin's walk?
A cousins walk.
Oh, yeah, boost the metabolism a little bit
Yeah.
before dinner.
Okay.
You know?
Just make it. Yeah.
Yeah, go for a
Okay.
walk.
Just making sure.
Yeah, yeah. No, gotta work up an appetite.
Exactly. You gotta get a little
Gotta work up
cardio
an
in.
appetite.
Get a little cardio in to make sure you
Mm-hmm.
got a little room. The football isn't enough
Yeah.
because I know you
Get
have
the
to
blood
snack
flowing.
after the football game. So it's
Mm-hmm.
you gotta go for another. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Hey, ignore the fire truck by my apartment. I don't know. We'll see. We're running tests on editing, so let us know if you heard that fire truck.
Yes, please do.
I might be able to edit it out. I might not. We'll see. But if you do hear a fire truck, let me know. If you don't hear a fire truck, let me know. But we eat we have a huge dinner. It's potluck style, and
Lovely.
it is just football's on in one room, and then like the family's all together in the other room. We have multiple tables. It is a huge event, and we go hard. We always have leftovers.
Oh yeah.
I think my underrated favorite part of Thanksgiving is the
leftovers?
exchange of leftovers.
Dude, I fucking love the leftovers.
Yes,
It's the best.
It is it's the closest thing I'll ever get to like Wall Street deals, where like people are like, okay, I'll take this bag of turkey and you'll have this bag of stuffing. I don't, I already have a bag of mashed potatoes. You can have these mashed potatoes.
I don't need the cranberry sauce.
Like,
I don't need that. I'll take the gravy. Yeah. I get it.
You're not a cranberry sauce guy?
No, I am not. I am not a cranberry sauce guy.
Really?
Yeah. But my mom does.
Did you grow up on like the jar?
No, we didn't really grow up on cranberry sauce. I don't remember it anyway. We'll get into the foods.
It's
later.
always there.
We'll get into the foods.
Yeah. No, we will. We're gonna do a snake draft.
Here's what I'll say. One consistent.
But no, that exchange of leftovers is my favorite.
One consistent thing for my traditions, Georgie, is watching football. No matter what, Thanksgiving.
Oh, always gotta watch it.
I'm watching football. It's that's definitely a consistent thing I have, which is always nice. I love watching football. Back in college on Thanksgiving, we'd spend Thanksgiving Day at my aunt and uncle's house, watch football there, have a traditional Thanksgiving meal, and then on Friday we would go up to my other uncle's house, and we'd have like another Thanksgiving. It would be different things and all that, but then we would also we'd go cut down the Christmas tree and everything. So it's a lot of fun stuff. In Omaha, my traditions were different. Each year I had something different. My first year there, I went to a coworker's house. Second year there, parents came out and my brother came out. And then my brother and I went to, and his friend, my friend, we went to the Hawkeye Nebraska game after that. Year after that was that the year that I might have. Okay, so there was one year that I did just get a huge ass pot pie from Vala's pumpkin patch, and I ate that on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I ate that on Thanksgiving. So and
Just
watched
the Popeye?
football. Yeah, I think my friend Haley came over also because she was working. So like when she wasn't working, she would she popped on over. But yeah, no, it was just it was a family size Popeye. Like it was like I can't I can't even like show you. It was
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
dude, it was I threw it in for lunch and then I reheated it up for dinner. Glorious. I will never have a chicken pot pie like that again. Um, but speaking of pot pies though, one of my favorite things to do with leftovers, make a pot pie out of it. Can you hear me? George?
Okay, now I got you. You're coming through, you're in and out.
I don't know why. I
We're going
didn't
to go ahead
even
and drop an apologies in advance because it seems like
it might be
we're
okay,
experiencing some
I
tech
won't
issues
lie.
on one end or the other.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a lag here it looks like. And also it's probably mine because the lovely internet here is just oh so great. Um, so there's a good chance it might be me,
I didn't
Georgie.
want to say anything.
It,
I
it,
didn't want to say anything. Here's
I
the thing.
could I could
The way
move.
we record. Oh, sorry. You can try it. Try it. See what
Yeah.
happens.
Try yeah.
No, we do apologize. You're seeing how the sausage gets made from the inside. I don't know how we're going to be able to edit this out. We'll see.
Okay.
We may play some music.
We're now a lot
But
closer to where
that
the
would be a good time
Wi-Fi
to
is.
skip ahead.
Yeah. Oh my
Nice.
gosh, dude! I just went up to like 4 bars here.
You-
So we're gonna do the rest of this standing up here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Nice.
We're
You
rolling.
desperately need Wi-Fi back in your home.
Yes, yes, I do.
Anyway, I heard something about a chicken pot pie.
Yeah.
Here's
so
the weird thing, Sean. The way the podcast gets like edited,
it
with our
probably
software,
won't have. Yeah,
it's going
we
to
won't have any
sound and
issues.
look so much better.
Yeah, we won't have any issues.
So
and
people are going to
everyone's
look
like,
at this
"What's
and
going
be
on?"
like, "Oh." People are going to be like, "It looks fine." Nope. You're just going to have like Sean talking about his chicken pot pie and George just sitting here like,
Yeah, yeah.
like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Thank you for sticking it out with us. If you'd like better quality, please support the podcast. Just give us money.
Yeah.
Or, go ahead and sell your products.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll make some merch here.
We're looking. Ooh.
I think we might need to make some merch, Georgie, and sell some merch.
I thought we weren't. I thought that was still on. We weren't making that announcement yet. I thought we were on the back burner a little bit.
I might have.
We've thrown around the idea a couple of times.
I think we need to. We've been throwing it around. I think what we should do is have our listeners chime in and let us know if we should do some merchandise.
Ooh, yes. Okay, so reach out to us. Let us know what you want. You want T-shirts. You want hats. You want shot glasses. You want I don't know. You're the merch guy. Honestly, like Sean, what can we sell?
We can sell hats.
Sean's got the hookup.
I got the connects, guys. I got the connects. We can do hats. We can do T-shirts. I'm a personal fan of long sleeve shirts, or we can do 3/4 shirts. Love me a good sweaty. For those of you who don't know, a sweaty is a sweatshirt. Sweaties. Some sunnies also. We could always throw some sunnies on. Dude, like keychains. Dude, we can make some baller ass keychains, eh?
Hey.
We just got to get with our
these are
logo
some
guy.
Ideas.
Yeah, we gotta get with the logo guy. We have some ideas bopping around for a new logo, so we gotta get with our logo guy to finalize our logo. So let's set that meeting up, Georgie. We're getting a little off topic though. So
I was gonna say, I hope you guys were ready to listen to us plan the future of this podcast in front of you.
Yeah, let's.
Um, Congratulations, guys. You're learning how the sausage gets made. Thanksgiving, pretty great. Eat a ton of food, take a nap, take a walk with your cousins. And what you do on that walk is your business. Moving right along to football.
Football,
We're getting
dude.
close to the end of the college football season, Sean. We're close to the playoff.
That we are. But before we even get talking about the playoffs, we got to talk about one of the hottest teams in college football right now, and that is the University of Arizona Wildcats. Bear down, roar. They they look so fucking good, Georgie. I don't care what you say. They might be a 3-loss team, but they are coming out of this season on top. They got Arizona State next. Dude, it's only a 10.5 spread. I might need to bet on that because that's ridiculous. They're gonna shit pump the Sun Devils, and the Wildcats are gonna be fucking amazing. God. Sorry.
No, it's listen. They started the year with those 3 losses, and I feel like other than that, they have been just red hot. I will admit, I thought you were putting the cart before the horse a few weeks ago when you were talking about U of A. I'm like, okay, they've had some nice wins, and they just keep running them off. And I got to give you your flowers on this one. Nice pickup. We're going to follow the Wildcats with great interest as we end the year here. They do look. You know when you're watching a team, I finally got to watch them this week. You know when you're watching a team and every facet of the game is just crisp. Everybody's in sync. Everybody knows, like, coach, players. Everybody is just, like, there's good vibes all around. You can see when a team has that and doesn't have it. Arizona's a team that has it. I am very impressed. I honestly think the way they're playing as well as some of these playoff teams. I know it's crazy to say, and I didn't believe you, but I do.
Honestly, I don't feel like it's that crazy to say because, like, the Pac-12 is a better conference than some of the other Power 5 conferences right now, I'd say. Like the Big 12, I think they're a better conference right now.
They are. It's murder's row.
Yeah, potentially. I might be jumping the gun here, but there's a chance that some would say that the Pac-12 is better than the ACC this year.
Oh, I'd make that jump right away.
Yes.
The ACC is Florida State, kind of North Carolina, and nobody else.
No, Louisville. Can't forget about Louisville.
I forgot about Louisville.
Don't give them credit, dog. They're number 10 right now. They're looking spicy.
All right. They're looking spicy. Yes. Okay, so 3 teams. Yes. Clemson fell off the face of the earth. I think the bottom of the ACC is like Trash. Conference USA level.
Yeah.
Pac-12, other than like a few teams, I mean, we were talking like mad about how great Colorado was to start the year.
Mm-hmm.
They can't win a Pac-12 game to save their lives.
They can't.
There are teams that are just on their game right now, except for USC. Everybody else is on their game. USC,
yikes.
Remember when we picked them to make the playoff?
Yeah.
Or at least get close. I think I picked them.
I think you picked them. I think I had them out because of Notre Dame, but
that was awful. That was such an awful 4 games slide. Caleb Williams looked not like a Heisman winner.
Yeah.
So I was wrong about that one. But yeah, I would say Pac-12. Big Ten and SEC are still established superpowers. I put Pac-12 at a very close third.
Easily.
And honestly, I think the argument could be made to put them above either of those conferences.
I mean,
lest we forget bottom of the Big Ten. Yikes.
If we go off of number of ranked schools in the top 25. I think Pac-12 might take the cake, or at least at one point in this season, they did have the most ranked schools in the top 25.
Yeah, I think it's Pac-12 and SEC are fighting for that spot.
Yeah.
But great year for a conference. Excuse me. Great year for a conference that's on its way out. So sad.
It is
very
but
sad. Conference alignment is a nightmare.
We have two of the teams potentially. They both couldn't make it, but one of these teams could potentially make the college playoffs this year. And I think it ultimately comes down to about 8 teams that there's 4 that if they just win out, they're going in. But there's other 4 that if certain teams lose, they have a chance. They easily have a chance.
Yeah. No, I think you got to look at it like there are 6 teams that are one or the other is making it. Mm-hmm. So in the Pac-12, you got Washington and Oregon. One of them's making it, and it's going to come down to the Pac-12 championship. And honestly, Washington beat Oregon earlier this year. If Oregon beats them in the championship, that's a coin flip.
That is.
Because you can still make the argument for Washington the way they've looked.
And I think what Georgia, it comes down to for Washington and Oregon is if Oregon wins, they need to win decisively in order to make the playoffs over Washington. That's what I think on that one.
Right. Washington undefeated, no question.
Yeah.
I think Oregon, you got to see how the board plays out if they go 1 loss with Pac-12 championship. I think ultimately they'll get in with the way the board is playing out for me because teams are going to eliminate each other. So you got that going on in Oregon, Washington. You got Ohio State and Michigan. One of them's going to take each other out. I think Georgia and Alabama, depending on how the board plays out, I think only one of those teams are getting in.
I agree
now,
with you.
The only way that doesn't happen.
Sorry. I was going to say if Florida State
technical
wins.
Difficulties.
If Florida State wins out. Motherfucker, fucking stop. Goddamn. Florida State wins out.
You're on a delay. I'm not saying anything else. Say your piece. We are experiencing some more technical difficulties.
This motherfucker, I know it's the delay, but goddamn. I was going to say, can't even remember half my fucking thought right now. But what I was going to say is, if with 1-loss teams, if Florida State wins out, they're undefeated. There's no way that they don't make it. Same with the undefeated teams have to go in above the 1-loss teams. And so if Georgia goes undefeated, Michigan or Ohio State's going to be going undefeated. So those are 2 teams. And then you could have Washington and Florida State that could both potentially go undefeated. That's your playoffs right there. If you can't take a 1-loss Bama or 2-loss Bama at that point, or a 1-loss Ohio State, because whoever goes up in the Big Ten championship is going to fuck on Iowa.
Well, hold on. Iowa can put up, 13 points.
They do have a great defense, so that they do have that going for them. All hearts for Iowa.
Okay. All hearts for Iowa. We love you. You're doing your best. We believe in you. I think I think one of the one Big Ten team's getting eliminated this weekend. Michigan, Ohio State. That's going to be the game. I'm so excited. It's on my birthday. Can't get a better birthday gift than the most intriguing game that Jim Harbaugh will not be allowed to attend, which is a shame, honestly. We won't get into it, but it just the level of hate this year so much higher. Everybody's picking a side, and whatever side you're on is fine. If you pick Ohio State, you either went there or you suck. But it's going to be a wild game. I think we're going to see fights. I think there's real bad blood there. I am so pumped. I'm not going anywhere. I'm watching that entire game.
I couldn't agree more. That game is going to be absolutely electric. We're going to have a lot of good plays coming out, a lot of big hits. I think we're going to get some big hits. The refs are might need to take charge of this game to make sure that no players get injured. But quite frankly, I'm here for it. I'm here for the chaos. I'm here for the action, the thrill. And I will say the nice thing, unfortunate thing, because I might not have Wi-Fi until fucking 12 o'clock. I might not have to get to watch this game. I might have to go to a bar. So that's the sad thing about this. But we're excited for it.
I'm sorry about that. But maybe they get there early.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Maybe the cable guy, the internet guy, gets there early. I know what I said was ludicrous.
All right.
We're catching each other on an extreme delay.
I got a question for you, Georgie.
Okay.
What would it take for Texas to make the playoffs?
I think Florida State has to lose. I think Florida State is undefeated and in. I think a one-loss Florida State team versus a one-loss Texas team is a coin flip. But I think SEC, Big Ten, Pac-12 are in. Somebody's in.
Mm-hmm.
And then Texas and Florida State. Florida State is in charge of their destiny. Texas needs the Seminoles to lose. And with Jordan Travis out, it's so what? We don't know. The backup, I forgot his name. We should have done that research. He looked good. I think that Florida State can still go undefeated. It's a fantastic team top to bottom. The loss of Travis is going to hurt, but I think they ultimately pull it off. I also I don't know why. I just can't bring myself to respect the Big 12 where it is right now. It feels like the Mountain West right now with Texas and Oklahoma.
That's fair. Personally, I like the Mountain West better though.
Honestly, I probably do too. I just hate the Big 12. Yeah. I think it is a shell of its former self. And I don't enjoy Big 12 games.
I will watch other football before I watch Big 12, honestly.
Let's hope they don't make the playoff.
But anyways,
no, don't do that to yourself.
I'll watch James Madison. Madison.
So, real quick, just rifle them off. Pick the 4 you think get in.
Okay.
Where things stand right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Georgia wins. Georgia. Michigan wins. Michigan. I think it's going to go Georgia, Michigan, Washington, and fourth one. I don't think Florida State's going to win. I think Oregon will go in above Texas even.
You think a 2-loss Oregon team gets in over a one-loss Texas?
I think so.
Okay. I mean, I would like that personally.
I think the committee might have seen past Big 12 teams, and they might just be like, "Fuck that, we're not dealing with them this year."
I think that might be the case. The Big 12 is an embarrassment. It would also be the most Big 12 thing ever to sneak into the Final 14 playoff and lay an egg. Like, I feel like that is the culture of the conference.
True.
Is to just, like, somebody makes it to the big stage and embarrasses themselves. Like,
Yeah.
that's Big 12 football, baby. We do it bigger in Texas, so woo! We are not getting listeners from that region, and it's going to be entirely my fault.
But do you know who sucks more than Big 12?
Except I'm not. Who?
I was going to say the NFL.
Oh, hold up. I got to pick my teams.
Oh, right.
Then
Shit, my bad. Dude, I totally forgot to ask you your teams. That's my bad. Concussions.
That's right. I can't even see you right now. So this podcast has already gone to the birds. So it is what it is. Not our shining best episode. I'm going with Bama. I think Bama beats Georgia in the SEC championship and makes it into the playoff. And then I think the board sets the rest of the way that kicks Georgia out, and it's going to be a massive controversy.
Yeah.
Bama, I think I will also take Michigan. I think they beat Ohio State. I think they're pissed. I think there is potential for Michigan to absolutely shit on Ohio State this weekend, just out of pure anger and hatred. Also a chance for Ohio State to do that. But I'm going with Michigan to beat Ohio State. I'm going with I'll also take Washington, and I think Florida State holds the line and goes undefeated going into the playoff. So I'm going Alabama, Michigan, Washington, and Florida State.
Okay. I like it.
That's my pick.
I'm not gonna lie.
We'll see where it goes.
I'm not gonna lie. I do think I hope Alabama wins. I wouldn't mind seeing Georgia lose and being the number 1 ranked team the entire year not make the playoffs. I'd kind of love that. I just feel like somehow Georgia's just going to come on top of Alabama this year.
It could happen. That one is the least. That one is very unpredictable, and it is kind of weird that SEC is flying under the radar, but it is.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it plays out. But I will say, if there's one runner-up from a conference that gets in, due to the way everything plays out, it will be SEC.
Yes. Absolutely.
I think just because, again, we talk a lot about other conferences, but SEC is still the SEC.
Exactly. As SEC is always going to be a powerhouse. Thoughts. Powerhouse cell, you know?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. No, I agree. We just said I agree at the same time, possibly. Who knows? Technology is great, isn't it? It's great when it works, and when it doesn't work, you want to punch a hole through your very expensive computer screen. I won't do that, but I want to. Anyway, Sean, you had some not so nice things you wanted to say about the National Football League.
Yes. Shoot. Fuck the NFL. I am so pissed at them right now. They decided, because it would be such a great fucking idea, that, hey, maybe we should have not just one, like, what is it, 3 games on Thursday, and then games on Sunday, and a game on Monday. Let's throw a game on fucking Friday. Black Friday is meant for fucking college football. It pisses me off to my fucking core that the NFL is getting greedy. Well, fuck, they were already greedy. Fuck them. They've always been greedy. Greedy little money motherfucking bastards. Sorry. That pisses me off. And
let it ride, man. Let it ride.
Give in
to your hatred.
I heard this fucking theory today, which makes me hate it even more. These greedy motherfuckers that Amazon Prime paid like millions of dollars so that way they can have all of the advertising on Black Friday to advertise A, for Black Friday, but B, to advertise for Cyber Monday, to take away money from the mom and pop shops so that way the Amazon will make more money. And that just makes me even more pissed because fuck them both. Granted, I still buy shit from Amazon. It's so fucking convenient, but it's tough. But fuck them. Okay, there. I said my piece. I'm done.
I'm gonna keep it real again. I heard nothing but your laugh for 5 seconds. So I didn't hear any of that rant, and I'm not gonna vet it before we put it on the air. So we'll see.
It. Yes.
But no, it is frustrating. It is annoying. I would skip that Friday game, except it's the Dolphins. So, of course, I'm going to have to watch, which pisses me off.
I won't be watching. I'm sorry.
Like, that's like the one game is the game that I, as a fan, have to watch. Fuck that. Totally messes up my weekend plans and everything. I'm not for it. I'm gonna watch creepy, greedy corporate bastards or whatever. Who knows? I'm looking at our notes and I see greedy bastard fuckers. Do you ever get to say that phrase?
I did get to say something of the sort. It might be a little worse.
Oh, well, great. This episode is not for your children. But all I see is Pixels laughing. But no, we're moving on. Like as a mini protest, we're not covering anything in the NFL this week. Chiefs Eagles, I guess, was a fun game. Bengals Ravens was supposed to be a great game. Joe Burrow got hurt.
Dude, did he get hurt?
It was awful.
This I'm sorry, this fucking internet, man.
No, it's great.
It's such bullshit. Like, Joe Burrow is one of the highest paid QBs right now, and he can't get a fucking offensive line. Maybe because he's one of the highest paid QBs, but that's besides the point. What's really fucky, we're going with fucky about this. What's really fucky about this is the fact that Joe Burrow has been sacked 148 times in his 4 seasons. And Andrew Luck who we all know is notorious for getting sacked, was sacked 115 times in his first 4 seasons. That's insane. Absolutely insane. On top of that, fucking Joe Burrow's 4 seasons has looked like first year, season-ending injury. Second year, Super Bowl appearance. Third year, AFC Championship appearance. Fourth year, out for the season. That's fucked. It's fucky.
Fucky as hell. Did we invent a new word?
I hope so. I fucking love fucky. It's such a great word.
Well, I can't believe he's been sacked more than Andrew Luck. I will never forget those Andrew Luck years when he was just taking hit after hit after hit.
Getting back up again, too.
Oh, he was tough as nails, and I was so sad when he retired. I was really that was one of the sadder days. Timeout?
Quick timeout. I either need to go grab my charger or we have about 15 minutes left here. Or less.
We probably will keep it under 15. This is a pretty awful episode. But go ahead and grab your charger anyway.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. We'll edit this part out. Yeah, I'll be able to cut this. But do.
We're back.
I gotta say, I really wanted an easy edit before Thanksgiving.
I'm sorry.
And it doesn't look like it's gonna be that. No. This is a shitty episode. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Good Will Hunting, great movie. All right, it's really sad that Joe Burrow got hurt. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up early. How do you feel about that, Sean?
Just go to the snake draft.
This is just a mess. We're gonna go to a snake draft. We are ending with our snake draft of our favorite Thanksgiving foods.
Before we go into the snake draft here, real quick, Georgie, we do
hit us with it.
We do have another ad read here from yours truly, Wits End Snacks. Home of the best homemade beef jerky, hot sauces, seasonings, and other treats around, dog treats even. So make sure you are getting your order in by December 1st. witsendsnacks@gmail.com. That's WHITSENDSNACKS@gmail.com. Thanksgiving foods. Let's talk.
Thanksgiving foods. This is the reason why Thanksgiving is the best holiday. It's just about food.
I fucking love food.
At this point, food is the reason for the season. And I know there's like other reasons. We don't care. So
who can give thanks when we got food?
Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm thankful for. The family getting together eating just delicious
Dude,
food.
Sitting on the couch, fucking belt unbuckled, gut hanging out a little bit. Pumpkin pie. Baby. Oh, fuck me up, buddy. Fuck me up.
Mom, there goes that dish. All right, so let's start. Let us know which team you like better, who drafted better. But it's Sean's turn to start. You have the number one pick, my guy.
All right, guys. This is a tough one for me. All right, there are just so many things, and I have some questions, some clarifications before we get going. All right.
We definitely should have done this before, but go ahead.
We should have. But I think it's good on air so that way the people can hear that what we're clarifying here. In talks of in talks of stuffing, is like sausage stuffing and regular stuffing. Are those two separate things or are they one?
Stuffing is one item.
Okay. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin cheesecake, two separate things or one?
Those are different.
Both are different. Okay. Are we looping in all pies?
Because one is cheesecake, one is pie.
Okay. I was thinking since they're both pumpkin, because usually you only have one or the other. You don't have pumpkin pie and pumpkin cheesecake. That's why
Let's talk about pumpkin cheesecake for a minute. I've never heard of that. Let's not... Hold on. I've never heard of pumpkin cheesecake as a Thanksgiving thing. Like, I've heard of it. I've heard of pumpkin cheesecake around this time of year, but never as, like, a Thanksgiving staple.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to hear where that goes on your list and why you asked about it.
So that's the question. Like, I was wondering if they loop together or not. That's why. And
I think they stand on their own because I've never had pumpkin cheesecake for Thanksgiving.
Do all pies loop together then?
No, pies stand on their own.
Okay. Good clarifications here. So for my 1-1 pick, Um, I am going with stuffing, sausage stuffing in particular.
Okay, that's a good pick. People do not. People forget about the stuffing, and I gotta be honest with you. Also, I love that you said sausage stuffing. Don't have stuffing any other way.
I fucking love
Gotta have
sausage
sausage.
stuffing, dude.
Um, no, it is a killer. Um, do you have like a recipe? Who has the recipe in the family?
Mama Wit's got that recipe, dog. You already
Oh, my
know.
dad.
You already
My
know.
my dad does sausage stuffing too. It's awesome.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, I could imagine Mama Wit makes just an insane
she's
sausage
got
stuffing.
she's got it on lock, dog. She's got it on lock.
I'd like to try that one day. Like to try
Deal,
that one day.
deal.
Any special ingredients in there?
Can't tell you. I'd have to kill you.
Ah,
Mm,
okay.
mm.
May need to taste it for myself. You may need to go home for Thanksgiving, Sean.
Maybe we make a plan for you to come out and visit for Thanksgiving one year, and then I'll be forced to go home.
I'm not. Listen. Yes, if you're forced, I'm not coming. If it's Thanksgiving, I'm not coming to visit you. You're a good cook. I'm coming to visit
Mama
all the
Wit.
Whitleys. I'm coming to visit
Yeah.
Mama Whitley.
No, exactly. That's
Um,
what I'm saying. You come out to visit. Like you'll fly into Denver. I'll pick you up, and we'll visit the fam.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Not this year. I have
obviously next year.
plane tickets are high and it's tomorrow, so no.
Yes.
We'll plan for another year.
What's your 1-1? What's your 1-1?
My 1-1. In my opinion, the second most disrespected item on the menu. Nobody ever gives it the time of day. It has been a staple. It is a synonymous with Thanksgiving. Mashed potatoes.
And with that, you got to take the gravy.
Yes. Okay.
So
I take gravy with mashed potatoes.
yes, to me
Good clarifying point.
to me that goes hand in hand. It's mashed potatoes and gravy.
Okay, agreed. And I think people get so caught up in all of the other stuff going on, they forget that mashed potatoes and gravy is the best. Stuffing was actually my 1-1. I'm a little upset. Mashed potatoes and gravy was my number 2.
Mashed potatoes and
Nothing
gravy
better.
was my number 2. So we got the 1-1 and 1-2 out of the way. That's spectacular.
We really did. We really didn't. We didn't miss on our starts. And if you disagree, you're wrong and stupid, and probably
Facts.
weigh 100 pounds. Trust us, we're much bigger than that. We know what good food is.
We know
Number
our
2,
foods.
Number 2, going with pumpkin pie. I had to get it off the board. I knew you were going to take it, and also, it is the greatest dessert ever. I gotta have pumpkin pie at Christmas too. I love pumpkin pie, the whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
It's an important part of the holiday for me. Love me some pumpkin pie. Intrigued about pumpkin cheesecake, but we'll get back to that. Maybe off air.
With you taking mashed potatoes and gravy and fucking pumpkin pie.
I'm sorry. I had to do it.
All right, I got 2 picks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am going green bean casserole.
Oh, you asshole.
Followed by sweet potato casserole.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm sorry for the language, everyone. I know we literally invented a word called fucky. But, God bless America. That is... I hate you so much.
Let's go. Let's ride. Let's ride.
Oh, sweet potato casserole too. A lot of what I love has to do with the potato.
Mm-hmm.
In any way I can get it. Oh, do you do like brown sugar and pecans on top?
Okay, all right. This might be a hot take. I'm not much of a nutty guy, So what we actually do is brown sugar and marshmallows.
Ooh, marshmallows. I've heard that's good. I've heard that's really good. Marshmallows
It's
on sweet potato casserole.
it's primo, dude. Primo.
Okay. No, I can absolutely respect that. Um,
All
yeah,
right, what's
no,
your
that's
next one?
that's a good pick. I'm creating a dinner that I think could stand on its own. So I'm taking turkey next.
Smart.
Again, like mashed potatoes, we forget everyone had one bad experience with turkey. Listen, you cover
It's,
that.
it's
Like
been
if it's
more
dry,
than one
cover
bad
it in gravy.
experience. It's been more
Mix it
than
in with the mashed
one bad
potatoes.
experience. I get it. I'm just saying it's been more than
Oh,
one bad
come
experience.
on.
And that's honestly, I
You
think
have everything else.
hey. I think turkey at 3 is where it should be. I don't think it deserved to be in the first 5 picks. I think 6 for turkey
I agree.
is the perfect spot for it.
And here's the next thing I'll ask. Are you a food mixer? Or do you keep your Thanksgiving items separate?
Fuck no, dude. It's all going in the same gut. Let's just mix it together. Get some flavors marinating.
So I think the people that hate turkey ate it on their own, and it's like, oh, this isn't good on its own. Mix it in with some stuffing, some mashed potatoes, some gravy, put it all together. Turkey is good. And if you even come near the thought of picking ham to round out this list, I will kill you. Ham is not a Thanksgiving meal. Thanksgiving food.
Didn't even make my list.
Getting ahead of it.
Didn't even make my list.
Good. Glad you have some class. I'm just getting ahead of it because we were going to have some problems if you picked frickin' ham.
Yeah.
Next, going with mac and cheese.
Damn you, Georgie. That was literally going to be my next pick. Some debate
on whether mac and cheese is a Thanksgiving dish.
It's a Thanksgiving dish. Get fucked.
I don't think it's traditional.
I disagree.
I don't think it's traditional. I've had many Thanksgivings without mac and cheese. But for me, mac and cheese is enough of a powerhouse that it is clawed out its corner of the Thanksgiving space.
Fair.
And
okay,
that deserves respect.
So my next pick is going corn bake.
4 and 5.
Corn bake.
Corn bake.
Yes, it's like a corn casserole. It's like it's got corn. It's got cornbread. It's like a mix. Dude, it's fucking delicious. Like a lot. It's a staple in Midwest. But you're Italian, so I wouldn't always suspect you to have it because you might have other meals instead of corn bake.
So I think we're on the same page. My family called it corn pudding.
Okay.
But it sounds like the same idea.
Probably.
Cornbread casserole.
So this next one might not be I feel like it's a traditional thing. I've always had it growing up, but it is strawberry jello. And it's a strawberry jello that is...
Ooh, okay.
You make it with strawberry ice cream, so it's not just a jello. It's like a creamier jello. Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Man, your Midwestern roots show so much. Like, yes, I'm familiar with the Jello. Does your family call it Jello salad?
No, we did not. We just call it strawberry jello. I asked my mom a clarifying question, like, what's it called? And she was like, technically it's called like bridesmaid strawberry jello, but I just call it strawberry jello. I'm like, dope. Cool. So, all right.
Yeah.
What's your last one?
I have heard the term Jello salad.
Yeah.
And it's not a salad.
No.
My last one. I gotta be real with you. I didn't write any down.
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
You took a lot of mine. Um, hmm. I'm missing something, and I'm gonna get reamed for it in the comments. I'm ready for that. Um, do you have apple pie
It is on my list.
with your Thanksgiving?
I am more of a pumpkin pie.
Okay, so
Pumpkin
that is a
chiffon pie.
Thanksgiving thing.
Yes, it is. You take an apple
I'm
pie?
gonna keep it real. I double up on the pie. So
Okay.
my nana makes like a sheet apple pie,
Yeah, I respect that,
and
dude.
it's it is something that is like personal to me. I love and I know I've heard apple pie before, so I'm gonna go with
Apple pie is definitely a traditional.
apple pie.
Yeah, apple pie is traditional, pecan pie is traditional, and pumpkin pie are all three traditional. The reason why I said cheesecake earlier is because have had cheesecake at my multitude of Thanksgiving traditions, having pumpkin cheesecake over pumpkin pie, um, as the dessert. Uh, but I personally think pumpkin pie and pumpkin cheesecake go hand in hand. I know we didn't. That's why I also didn't take pumpkin cheesecake, because to me they just go hand in hand. Because you don't have both, you have one or the other. Um, some honorable mentions that I have: cornbread, dinner rolls. You said apple pie. Um, but I know some people might get
Okay.
mad at us if we don't say pecan pie.
No, I'm down. I wanted to put it on the list. It's below apple and pumpkin to me.
What is pecan? Pecan?
Pecan pie.
Yeah. I've personally, again, I'm not a nut guy, so I've never had pecan pie. Pecan Sam. Anyways, that's our
Sean Whitley, not a nut guy. The more you know.
Not a nut guy. Anyways,
I'm talking about pecans. You get your head out of the gutter. I am so nervous for what this turns out to be.
Dude, it's gonna be a shit show.
This episode.
I think that's a wrap for us today with this shitty ass Wi-Fi. We'll be better next week though. Yeah.
The worst part is our hosting site is going to automatically fix most of these problems.
Yeah. And it's just going to make me look like a
very
dumbass.
Clearly, like we're talking over each other. It's going to make us both look bad.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be good for either of us. But it's going to like make it very clearly sound like we're interrupting each other, talking over each other, getting confused. Yeah. We kind of sound. If you're listening to this on the drive to Thanksgiving dinner, we're preparing you for that one family member who's maybe become advanced in age. You know who. You're thinking of that person.
You have a picture of him in your brain right now. You're like, damn, I have to talk to that motherfucker today?
Yep. Well, come on. You gotta be, like, it's part of,
Especially with my Amazon Prime rant I went on. It all lines up.
I'm so excited to hear your Amazon Prime rant for the first time. Because that was the part that you cut out so much. I heard nothing.
I wonder if we'll even make it in. Like, that'll be the interesting thing, I wonder if it's like...
Oh, it recorded it.
Okay.
We've had problems before. I bet it's got it. But I'm going to need to put in some time in the editing room this evening. Yeah, so we'll see what we get out of this.
We'll let you get to the grocery store here, Georgie, so that way you can get ready for tomorrow. And that way you can get back and edit it. I have
57 minutes. Very excited.
I got to go prep for Thanksgiving tomorrow. But as always, everyone, we love you guys. Thank you guys. Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Bye, guys.